It may not come as any surprise that sometimes guests at theme parks get a little unruly at times. Well, there's a new Florida law that actually allows Disney Vacation Club to ban unruly timeshare owners because before they really couldn't. So we're going to go into this article and where this stems from. So hi, I'm Jared with Capture the Magic, and we'll just get right into this. So like the headline says, there's a new Florida law that allows DVC to ban unruly timeshare owners, here from WDW News today. So it says the new Florida state law states that timeshare companies like Disney's Vacation Club can remove an owner based on their conduct, just like a hotel can remove a regular guest. So you may be surprised to learn that before this wasn't always so clear cut. And we'll get to where this stems from in just a moment. So the new law is House Bill 429 and is in effect now as it went in effect on July 1st. It says it comes over a year after a DVC guest physically assaulted a cast member, but wasn't immediately trespassed from Disney property because he was at his home resort, Disney's Beach Club Resort. So that incident stems from this one here. This was from January 29th of 2023. It says Disney Vacation Club member forcibly shoves cast member over restaurant seating, but isn't trespassed due to Beach Club being their home resort. So it says here, Antonio Acosta took his group of 11 out to eat at Walt Disney World on Halloween night, but his dinner wasn't going to plan. The sheriff's incident didn't say exactly how the restaurant at Disney's Beach Club Resort couldn't accommodate his large party. Could the 11 people not sit together? Was there a wait? Did they have a reservation on a busy night? It doesn't really say, so we don't know. But the sheriff's report does say how Acosta responded when he didn't get his way. He said, quote, "Thank you for your hospitality," and then forcibly shoved a cast member in the chest with two hands. Another witness confirmed what happened too. She told law enforcement that she saw the attack and saw Acosta push the employee in the chest with two hands and said, "Thank you for your service. We won't be back." Acosta, 71, was described as heavy build, wearing glasses and a striped polo shirt. It's unclear where he lives. Okay, that's I just imagine that look in my head. It's kind of funny. Authorities were able to identify him, but he was not arrested and did not face any immediate punishment. Disney actually declined to trespass him, the report says. Disney management declined to trespass Antonio at this time due to his Disney Vacation Club status and this being his home resort, stating it would have been reviewed by their legal department first, the sheriff's report said. The employee who was pushed and whose identity is unknown because it's redacted in the sheriff's report declined to press charges against Acosta and refused to testify in court against him, so Acosta was not arrested. So that's the incident that basically sparked this entire bill. And there were probably other things that went on, but this is the most high-profile one here. So it goes on to say HB 429 ensures timeshare companies have the same rights as hotel companies. They can call law enforcement to take action against individuals who enrage in conduct like assaulting staff. This explicitly includes arrest and or removal from the property. Action can be taken against a purchaser, owner, or guest. And it says read the relevant text of the law below. So there's more details about this law over here at chipandco.com. And it talks about a little bit more details about this. So they go on to say that the new law allows the managing firm of a timeshare project to remove guests from the property, similar to how hotel and restaurant operators can eject unruly patrons. The key provisions here are guest removal. The managing entity or manager of a timeshare property can remove guests, including deeded owners, for behaviors such as illegally possessing or dealing in controlled substances, being intoxicated, profane, lewd, or brawling, disturbing the peace and comfort of other guests, failing to make payment or check out on time, engaging in illegal or disorderly conduct, and creating a nuisance. Says the operator must notify the guest that they are no longer welcome and request them to leave. This can be done orally or in writing. If in writing, the notice must clearly state that the staying after receiving the notice is a misdemeanor. And then it says if a guest refuses to leave, the operator can call law enforcement. Officers are authorized to arrest and remove the guest, and the guest forfeits any rights to occupy the premises. It goes on to say operators and law enforcement officers who detain or arrest a guest in compliance with the law are protected from civil and criminal liability. Handling of prepayment. It says according to the reference statutes, if the banned guest has paid in advance, the establishment should refund to the guest any unused portion of the advance payment. This refund does not include any days in which the guest was on property for any portion of the 24-hour period, and it is unclear how refunds would be handled for member interests. So apparently, before this law was passed, any of these things that we just mentioned among like what key provisions of where or how guests could be removed, apparently none of these things, like you could do all these things and not be removed. Now, I'm sure they didn't have a lot of issues, but you can understand if you get enough people through the doors here doing this, how this could become an issue. So I suppose if you are a DVC member or know any DVC members or timeshare people that own timeshares, if they plan on or if you plan on participating in any of these types of activities, you can now be removed. You do not have diplomatic immunity, I suppose, as you could say. You'll have to be what I guess you would just call a nice member of society when staying at Disney property or other timeshare properties. So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, as we do lots of Epic Universe, Universal Studios, Disney World, and pop culture news around here. Let us know in the comments what you think about this. And did you know that you could basically get away with this stuff before this law went into effect? I can't say that I knew. So until next time, we will see you in the parks.